Hey, this is Kenny with Keller Williams Realty. Just checking in for the weekly video. Hope everybody's having a great week. Um, Thanks for checking me out. Excuse me. And let me just jump right into it. So I always just like to tell people kind of what's going on the ground. And the subject of this week's video is, things cooling off a little bit with the real estate market. So there's there's always just so many variables going on. It's hard to put your finger on what's making it cool a little bit from a seller's market to maybe a little bit more balanced market. Now it's still very much a seller's market, um, but just the amount of offers on properties is going down. The amount over asking price is going down. Um, I just before this video, just to kind of see what's going on, just very currently, I looked in my area, Clayton, Henry, Spalding, the 100 most recent sales, and still seeing a lot of cash offers, predominantly cash offers are the ones that are winning, and then behind that the conventional offers, and then behind that, VA and FHA. But I saw you know, cash offers coming in a whole lot closer to asking price than I've seen in the past. Now they've had, the competitive advantage all along, and cash is always like that, where you don't have to go above asking price. The cash is kind of the competitive tool because it closes quicker, and there's not much guesswork with cash. You're gonna get it, and it's not nearly as likely to fall through as financing is. So there's just a lot of moving pieces with financing, and cash is generally a home run. Um, so still seeing a lot of cash offers, a lot of cash buyers in the marketplace. Even seeing cash, a considerable amount of cash, people buying new home construction. Now, new home construction is, traditionally kind of a haven um, for, people going in there and getting that financing on the spot, getting a break on closing costs type of deal. But that's getting, more competitive, where people are going over the top with cash offers, and people are even, builders are even, you know, they have people on these lists, waiting for the construction to come out, and people are even bidding on those, and that's not usually the case, where you come in and you just, you buy your house, and the price usually is what it is. But seeing a little bit more competition with the new construction, um, but with the existing sales, and that's what I mainly talk about, because new construction is a little bit of its own animal. Um, but there's a lot of factors, that could be contributing to the kind of back off of the top of the seller's market. And it could be buyer fatigue. I've seen a lot of people, they get out and shoot 5, 10 offers. That's exhausting to, just to get out there and just get beat up by the market. And, you know, you see people kind of take a break. The school just started. So, a lot of people, moving from out of town, they're trying to get the deal done before school starts. And so, excuse me, now that school started, you're seeing a little bit of cooling, and that's a yearly type of, annual type of trend. So, this year is no different. Obviously you have forbearance, kind of running out on people. People might have been losing their homes, putting a few more homes on the market they couldn't pay when the bill came due. Deferring their payments behind COVID and stuff like that. Also, the moratorium on evictions. Um, Behind COVID, where they weren't able to put renters out. Landlords are now able to sell if they wanted to sell. if they didn't, like the situations that they were in, can go ahead and sell. So putting a few more houses on the market. Um, but yeah, we are, for whatever the reason is, or if it's just a combination of those reasons and other reasons. Um, you know, and like the school thing, like out of the hottest part of the year, we're approaching, fall, which is cooler than spring and summer as far as the heat of the market. Um, so just all that stuff together. Um, so we're seeing seeing it back off the top a little bit. Like I said, the cash offers that I saw in the 100 that I just looked at, pretty close around the asking price. From right on it to a couple 5,000, maybe over, in a few cases under asking price. Conventional, right there, not much more than like 10,000 over. FHA and VA, people paying a little bit more over, um, to compete with those other loan types. But those are coming in closer to asking price than we've seen in the past. Not so many of those $20,000 over asking price offers. Actually, I didn't see that many of those. There were, a few, um, you know, 5 or 10 or whatever out of 100. Um, the prices are coming in, closer to asking than we've seen in a while. So, just a lot of stuff going on, but it's hopefully the market will kind of balance out, and be a little bit more palatable for people going forward. When people jump back into the market, sell and buy, do whatever they need to do, instead of being on the sidelines with it being kind of an extreme seller's market, it might be more approachable for people, once we kind of get to that middle ground, because so many people are doing both. So many people sell and buy, you know, um, they want to kind of hit that sweet spot for both activities. Um, so that's just a little bit of conversation, just a little dialogue on what's going on, what I'm seeing, and had that gut feeling, kind of for a while that things are cooling off, less offers on properties and stuff, but kind of backing it up with the data and what's going on with the recent sales and stuff in my area. So um, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you found that helpful. Keep coming out with videos every week, and talk to you soon. Have a great week.